Hello, everyone. I'm Opie Clint. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. So, hello again, everyone. Hello, Eric. Hi, Mom and Dad. Hello, iPhone. Two iPhones, Vivi, and also hello, Julie, Stacy, Sue, and Hakuso on YouTube, as well as everyone watching on Facebook and Twitch. And Facebook is being silly again. It's not starting for some reason. uh, I guess I'll have to manually start that one from now on. The auto thing is not working anymore. uh, and this is the thing, as we continue to practice together, updates can be a good thing. Sometimes they don't really help out that much. But the good thing is, as always, you guys know here on Zoom, it's always spot on because we can actually connect and converse very clearly for sure. And then the next best thing is YouTube. ah, hello Hero, hello Shaif, or if that's your name, and hello K Noon. Thanks for joining in. So, as always, it's great to be here with you all, and it's always a pleasure to be here to help guide you in some meditation. Also, I see hello Terry and Zendog joining in from YouTube. So, as always, I had to ask you guys: have you guys been doing your homework? Okay, very good. You know, the home if you're brand new or you may have forgotten, the homework is whatever you're doing, have relaxation and awareness. It's a great way to help you practice meditation outside the meditation hall. As when we come and sit together, it's a time for us to sit, try to find our calm together, practicing. But throughout our day, doing the homework, helping us gain that balance throughout the day. That way, as you're practicing outside, when it comes time to sit down and meditate again, it becomes easier because you're starting to practice more. Also, hello Gunyan, thanks for saying hi on Facebook. And hello Ringo and Danik, I hope I'm saying it right. Thanks for joining in on YouTube. So, as you guys know, for Mondays, today is our Meditate 101 class. Or really, it's a nice refresher or a brand new for those who are brand new to meditation. So, is anyone brand new to meditation today? Just a quick check. You can type 1, 2, 3 in the chat or into the comments to let me know. Uh, or also, if you're watching on YouTube or you're watching a recording or the recording afterward, feel free to go to any Monday class. It'll always have simple, easily guided meditation on purpose. That way, it's a nice day to review, enjoy, practice together. So, in case you are brand new, the great thing is meditation is actually very, very easy. There are only 2 steps: relaxation and awareness, just like the homework that I shared with you. Hello, Pat. Thanks for joining in, and hello, Miriam. So, as we practice, the thing is understanding that we have just these 2 steps: relaxation and awareness. Relaxation sounds very easy. It is as it says, relax. But you don't have to force or push. Some people feel like it's a waste of time or they're forcing themselves to relax. Oh, I'm trying to relax, relax, relax. You're not going to relax if you do that. You can't force yourself to relax. Just sit comfortably. Think of it as it's a time to just chill. Enjoy a moment for yourself. Sit down comfortably, any position that feels right, because we meditate for inner peace, not Instagram. Why I say this is because you don't have to be picture perfect. There's a lot of meditation poses and pictures that people do, this, and that. You can do what works for you. But even as you practice it, you don't actually need to stay in that position. The important thing is be comfortable. If your body's flexible and you can sit like that and it feels comfortable, great, then keep it up. But if it doesn't feel very comfortable, you don't have to force yourself, okay? So, even myself, I'm here online with you all. I normally like to sit on the floor on a meditation mat, but I'm in a chair right now because I'm on a computer. So, whatever feels comfortable is totally fine. Be comfortable first. That's the important thing. And then we let our mind be still. How? It's actually, we're trying to have our mind stay with just one thing. And that one thing can be anything at all. I recommend the full moon because it's bright, shining, simple, easy. Or if you like my festive background, maybe you'll think of a snowflake, or uh, or you may like the sun or snow, etc. Whatever feels right to you. The point is, it's something easy and comfortable. It doesn't need to be religious. It can be if you want. It doesn't need to be spiritual. It doesn't even have to be it doesn't even have to be symbolic. When I was a teenager, as many of you who follow already know that I used to think of a Lamborghini. It was my favorite car growing up. So that was my meditation object. Very detailed, one object. So it doesn't matter what you start with. It's just a way to help your mind slow down to just one thing comfortably. It's actually how we focus, to focus on that one instead of everything. So allow yourself to choose whatever feels right to you. If nothing comes to mind, then you can think of the crystal ball, the full moon, like I mentioned today, or whatever happens to come to mind and says it feels good. Okay? The point is to help your mind stay still, or at least stay with one thing. Because as your mind stays with that one thing, everything starts to melt away, allowing your mind to be calmer, quieter. It won't necessarily be perfectly peaceful right away, but it's the step process to get there, to begin to practice, to let your mind stay with one thing. All right? So as we practice, take your time, take it easy. You don't have to force or push. Also, as we practice, you don't have to sit still completely the whole time. Okay? That's a common misunderstanding because meditators tend to sit still, but no one's actually trying to sit still. Because if you try to sit still, you're not going to sit still. You're going to start feeling uncomfortable and fidget and move. But instead, if you feel comfortable, you'll naturally stay still. So don't really worry about trying to stay still or try to look perfect. Comfort first, okay? And then, as we meditate, I like to have a video background. So you can see this is our video background. So you can open your eyes, check and see if I'm awake or asleep, whatever feels at ease. And when you feel ready, you can gently close your eyes and continue. So, is everyone ready for some meditation? Okay, then let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Take in a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Take in a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. And before we continue, remember to let go of all your expectations. Whatever you think or know is supposed to happen, forget about it. Let yourself feel as innocent as a child. No worries, no regrets, no responsibility. Just innocent and free. Not a care in the world. We're all just relaxing with our friend. And to add to our relaxation, let us do a body scan, relaxing from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. And let us do it slowly, not rushing. So relax the muscles in your face, relaxing your forehead, your eyebrows, your eyelids, very gently closing them, as if you are about to go to sleep, letting your eyelids fall very gently, very lightly, like a feather falling onto still water. Allowing your eyelids to fall gently, relaxingly. You don't have to squeeze your eyes closed. You don't have to force them shut. My master likes to say, it's like letting your eyelashes touch. Your eyelids can be slightly open, no problem. The main thing is, don't force them closed. Allow them to fall gently and lightly. As I mentioned before, the first step is relaxation. So you shouldn't be forcing or pushing anything. Then relaxing your nose, your cheeks, your mouth, down to your chin, letting your entire face become completely relaxed. And allow the relaxation to flow down to your neck, releasing and relaxing all the muscles in your neck, letting it loosen and lighten, being completely relaxed. And allow the relaxation to flow down to your arms. Let it trickle down from one muscle to the next, releasing and relaxing down to the tips of your fingers. And relaxing your chest, your abdomen, and your back. slowly going down your back, one vertebra at a time, feeling like you are getting a massage, releasing, relieving, and relaxing all the muscles in your back, little by little, inch by inch, letting all the aches and pain melt away, leaving only comfort and relaxation all the way down your back. And allow the relaxation to flow down to your legs. Let it trickle down from one muscle to the next, releasing and relaxing down to the tips of your toes. And just feel your entire body completely relaxed, completely comfortable, feeling like you can sit like this forever or for as long as you'd like. As we know, the first step is relaxation, allowing your body to feel comfortable and relaxed. But as I mentioned before, if you feel any discomfort, feel free to adjust your position. It is okay to move. We are human beings, not statues. Make that minor adjustment, and it'll be the difference between enduring and enjoying. Just practicing to relax can take some time. Due to how people are today, we're almost always rushing to do something X, to do the next thing, to move forward, and on and on. But rarely do we take our time to enjoy. Like the old saying, to stop and smell the roses, to really slow down, enjoy what's going on in front of you, to be present. So because of this, we have kind of forgotten how to relax. So we need to relearn, take our time to allow your body to not need to do something, to not need to move. As we allow our body to relax, it actually helps our mind to relax also. And how does the mind relax? In the same way as the body, to be still. But our mind is even more active than our body. as many masters like to call it, the monkey mind. A mind that's always jumping around from one thing to the next, like a monkey jumping from tree to tree. And this is where we're training our monkey mind to slow down. And there are actually two ways to get a monkey to be still. One way is to put it in a cage. The monkey can't go anywhere, but the monkey is unhappy. It will thrash about. It'll even hurt itself trying to get out. And if you open the gate, it'll run and never come back, making it even more difficult to bring it back. Another way is to give it a treat. Give your monkey mind a banana. The monkey will take the banana, find a safe spot, and enjoy it. But very much like a real monkey, if you continuously or regularly give your monkey a banana, little by little, the monkey feels familiar. It feels safe until eventually it happily takes the banana, sits in your lap, and eats it right there. Just like our mind. Right now, our mind just loves to wander. And that's okay. It's the nature of the mind. So don't feel like you're doing something wrong. You are just normal. But we're training our mind to slow down. So we give it a banana, our meditation object or image. The meditation object or image can be any object or image that feels comfortable to you. It can also be a word, a sound, a feeling. The main point is to let your mind stay with one thing, comfortably, relaxingly. Never forcing or pushing. When it comes to meditation, if you try too hard, you force too much, it actually holds you back, which can be the opposite of how we've learned to succeed in life in general. We've learned from a young age to try hard, push forward. That's how we will succeed. But when it comes to meditation, we must learn how to stop. And that's when we start going inward. So as we practice, take your time. Don't rush, don't force. That's why I like to say meditation is like a mini vacation, an opportunity to relax your body and your mind. So if your meditation starts to feel like work, reset, restart, get back to relaxation. Allow your body and mind to take a break. And for many newer members, sometimes it ends up turning into a short nap. It's okay. Falling asleep happens. You're not doing anything wrong. But if you do fall asleep, understand that you only get half the benefit. You're only getting the relaxation part. But it's okay. We are all practicing. you'll start to find your balance sooner or later. If every time you meditate you fall asleep, then we need to add more awareness. But if it only happens once in a while, not a big deal. It's okay. Also, if you're watching this at a late time, for example, live here on the East Coast, it's at 10 p.m. It's okay if you listen to this as you go to sleep. I am not bothered by it at all. I actually know of many members who like to listen to my meditation before they go to bed. The good thing is, by meditating before you go to bed, it's a great way to unwind and let go. That way, you get a great sleep. And as we're practicing, do your best to find your balance, the balance of relaxation and awareness. This way, you gain all the benefits. So now, let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intention to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean, and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our body, filling our body with light. And let this light shine out from you, filling the room. And let this light spread far and wide, filling the city, filling the state or province, filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sabbe Buddha Parapata Pacheka Nanjayang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Je Narakam Pantami Sapaso Sapabuddha Nupavena Sapadhamma Nupavena Sapasangha Nupavena Sata Soti Bhagwantute. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How is everyone feeling? As always, take a moment to notice how you feel right now, now that we finished the meditation session. Also, if you practice regularly, take a moment to notice how did it feel compared to last time. So for this time, always notice, did you have a good session or an almost good session? So we put, did it feel good or did it a little challenging? Both are good things. The days that it felt really easy and good, great. Try and do it again. Remember what you did to get there. If it was a bit challenging, that's okay. Then we start to learn from those challenges. What was it that was challenging? Doing our best to get away from it. Each time we practice, it's always a way to help us see what can we do to improve, to adjust, which goes into today's mini lesson slash little bit words of advice, which is the 4 C's: comfort, conscious, consistent, and then consider. For anyone who's brand new to meditation or wanting to improve in your meditation, this is what we need to remember. When we meditate, we need comfort and consciousness. In other words, relaxation and awareness. The 2 steps of meditation, we need them consistent because they become like our railroad tracks of success. When they go together, no problem. We can keep moving forward. But once they kind of go off, one's not going the right direction. We need to consider taking the time to adjust, make adjustments, realize what needs to be done, and then improve and move forward little by little. So this is how we can continue to improve in our meditation. But while my master says there's 4 C's, I like to add a 5th one. Though it's not a C word, it's a C emoji, a smile. So practice these 4 C's, or the 5 C's, a way to help you improve your meditation, but also, believe it or not, this is actually a recipe for success in anything you want to work on. So any skill you want to work on, try and do the same thing. Comfort, have relaxation as you do what you do. But you're also paying attention, you're conscious, you're focusing on it. And keep practicing consistently. You'll find a way that makes it better. That is considering, taking the time to check and see what works, what doesn't work, how to improve. And then the smile is a great way to help you encourage yourself, bring that positivity to yourself so we can keep moving forward. So I hope you all practice the 4 C's. So now I open the floor to you all if anyone has any questions or wonders. And also, hello Simon, good to see you. And let's see. So from YouTube, I have a question already. Hakuzo's asking, why do the Hindu Buddhas appear to be fierce or not very nice? They don't seem very Buddha-like. Oh, actually, those are all the deities. I'm not Hindu, so I couldn't tell you exactly who's who, but they all have a certain aspect that they explain. So they're not all Buddhas, though they all resemble a Buddha. As that was what do you call? It's like the figure or the body figure that they would resemble as godlike, as in that culture, and also how the Buddha actually did happen to look at the time. So, not quite, though. I know that the Buddha himself was one of the avatars for Hindu, all from what I understand. Okay. Any other questions or wonders? For those here on Zoom, you can turn on your mic if you like. And even those watching the recording, you can also type into the chat or into the comments your question, or you can send directly to me with this QR code. It's my digital business card. It goes to all my social media, different ways you can contact me, whether it be email, text, etc. Okay, no questions yet. No problem. So here's the schedule for the rest of the week, or for the rest of the month, really, as a full schedule as usual. And this Wednesday is this upcoming Wednesday is our new moon. So new moon is our gratitude night. Decided to do it on the new moon, that way we don't overlap with full moon, as it happened a few times. So it'll be the same time, same schedule, but we'll get to spread loving kindness to our deceased relatives. So those who have sent me your picture or the pictures of your loved ones, I have put it into the altar, and then it'll be there every month when we get to do this together. So thank you for sending them in. And it's because I'm kind of a visual person, so I like to see the faces of our loved ones, and then I visualize them as I send that energy to them. And as long as I have it here, I'll keep doing it every month while I'm still able to. And actually, even during other meditations, I tend to think back to those pictures and I send to them too. Okay, so any other questions or wonders before we go? No problem. Sabai, sabai. Then let's see. Then before we go, I'd like to give you one more little bit of advice, especially for those who are new to meditation or just starting out. When practicing, I already mentioned that it's okay to sit however you want to be comfortable. Your object, it really can be anything. The mantra also can be anything. Thing is, we have to realize that meditation is actually not as rigid as the media shows it. It seems very rigid, like it has to be this or that, and that's it. It's actually very fluid. It's very flexible, and it needs to be. Our physical body is pretty flexible, somewhat rigid, but it's definitely more rigid than our actual mind. There's no tangible thing to touch for our mind. It's very flexible. So because of that, we need to be flexible for it also. Some people, they like that stern, stay still. Great. If it works for you, go for it. But for most of us, it ends up causing us more stress. So we have to be flexible, even when your visualization. Some people like to visualize and they try to visualize too intently. It becomes a burden. It starts to really bring you down. It's too heavy. So light, gentle. Okay? You don't have to visualize. You can just have a feeling. It's good enough. For some people, they don't even want the feeling. They just want the centered spot. So that's enough. Some people need both the object and a mantra. That's totally fine too. Make adjustments to you. And if you're ever unsure, feel free to contact me. I'm always glad to answer your questions. And of course, as I always mention to you all, I don't know everything, but what I do know, I'm glad to share with you right away. And if I don't know yet, I'll go find out. Because the good thing is, I do have contact with other monks that I can go and ask. And sometimes I get it all the way to the master. So, it's always good to ask. And never feel like your question is a dumb one. I must be a teacher at heart because I don't feel there's such thing as a dumb question. I've had a lot of people ask me interesting, silly questions, uh, but they weren't necessarily dumb. I thought, well, it's because you don't know. So that's the main thing for a question. Uh, but if you want to hear a silly question that I really was asked, in my first years as a monk, I was also attending university, and I went to a university. At the time, I was an engineering student, so I went to NJIT, so in the New Jersey's Institute of Technology. Yeah, and while I was there, I'm pretty sure it was a freshman. He just walked up to me and said, with a very straight face, "Are you an airbender?" So, uh, if anyone knows, this is from a cartoon or now movie and series, Avatar: The Last Airbender, where it's a little like a novice monk, a kid monk with an arrow on his head, and they can bend the elements. But anyways, so yeah, you get some fun stuff that happens, and there is no such thing as a dumb question. Okay, all right, okay. Then, if no other questions tonight, no problem. Then I'd like to give you all a blessing. Um, Simon's asking a question. He says, I had a question for Venerable Sopon. I couldn't connect to last Tuesday's Zoom session for other channels. Huh. Tuesday? He does Thursdays. Venerable Sopon does Thursdays usually. Uh, Tuesdays usually. So the great thing is, if you're here on Zoom, this Zoom room, we have a class Monday through Friday at this time. Monday, Wednesday, Friday is me. Tuesday is with Silicon Valley, and then Thursday is Venerable Sopon. I recommend going to them too. Venerable Sopon is quite a nice guy. He's one of my friends. I think he's currently in Chicago. I think. At least I know he's stationed there normally. And for Silicon Valley, it's like a switch of the monks switch off, so then you get to see many different teachers. As it's always good to practice, and of course, uh, if you're fortunate to have a center nearby, I recommend going in person. In person's always the best. Next best thing, you're online. And then if you can't make it live, I have recordings ready for you all on YouTube. So it's all here for you. Okay? Then, before we go, I'd like to give you all a blessing. You all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling and let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, see you guys next time. And for those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like to chat. Take care, everyone.
Back to